And first thing I'm going to say is that they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Obviously we're disappointed. Had a great opportunity here tonight, and at times we did a lot of things really well. And for us, the issue is sustaining that for longer periods of time. Great start, and they're good, and then they gave us a lot of difficulty in stopping them from scoring, obviously, the way they shot the ball. If you'd have told me before the game that they were going to shoot 25 threes, I'd have probably taken that. So, okay, let's play. What they showed me tonight is they can win and score a lot of different ways because they're really good going to the basket. And tonight they did a terrific job from behind the three-point line. But again, I thought at times our team did a lot of really good things. We just couldn't sustain it for long enough periods of time. Mark,
you talked yesterday about you were worried about the turnover situation. Tonight it just sort of mushroomed.
It did, and in the first half, Calvin had 5 right in the middle of the zone there, and outside of that, we really didn't turn it over. Lorenzo gets 13 assists and 3 turnovers. We did late. I thought our turnovers late were more of impatience and frustration. We were just getting impatient against the zone. And they do a great job, like we talked about, of turning those turnovers into baskets. They did it tonight. And, their length is tough to play against.
Is it more of the same with Leslie, with the cramps, or is it?
Yeah, and to be honest, we have to figure it out. I don't know the answer. But, again, I thought he was playing well. Once he eliminated those turnovers, he did a lot of good things for our team, and then he's gone. And it's not his fault. Not his fault. But, all of a sudden here it's a crunch of the game, and so we need to find an answer there. That's something that is a little bit difficult to overcome.
Coach, you ever seen one bench out for the other 46-4, and was their depth something you were anticipating?
Yeah, their depth is good, but I would say that he's got a couple guys on the bench that could easily be starters. And I think he likes the fact that he's got that scoring coming off the bench. But they earned my respect tonight. They were good on tape. They were better in person. And when they shoot the ball from the 3 like that and make 11 threes, because they're so good going to the basket, and they're strong, and they can score it inside. And, they become really dangerous offensively then.
Those 4 points for your bench, does that speak to the depth issue right now?
Yeah, we need more there, and it's not just offensively. It's not just points. It's defensively as well. We need to get better there.
Comes with cramps? I mean, is there more to it than just hydrating, or?
We've brought in specialists. We've talked to everybody, and I don't know the answer right now. I really don't.
It seems like the 3 games, it's just been about the worst time possible for that to happen.
Amen.
How have you guys gotten better? How have you guys gotten better since the season started?
How have we gotten better?
Yeah.
Oh, I think in a lot of areas we're better. One thing I told our team tonight, there's not a lot of teams in the country that have played the schedule we've played. The tough part is we don't have a glorious record to show for it. But it's not how you finish December, it's how you finish in February. And we're challenged every night. We're going to be challenged on Tuesday night at St. Bonaventure. Guys look at me all the time. They're like, "Coach, what'd you schedule that one for? You nuts?" But it's going to make us better. We're going to be battle tested come ACC action, and we are getting better in a lot of areas. So it's a lot of encouraging things about tonight. We had a great start to the game, great start to the second half. Really down to about that 8-minute mark. And we just, again, that word sustain, that keeps coming back in my mind. We just didn't sustain it enough.
Is there a challenge right now in making them believe they're getting better when they haven't won some of these?
No, because it's a long year. It's a long year. Guys, I've had teams, you know, coached a long time, had teams that had great records in December and, you know, hadn't pissed a pound in November and in January and February. I had a team in Alabama town, we were 7-6 and had to go on the road to Kentucky and Auburn. And next thing you know, later on, we're second round of the NCAA tournament. So it's part of the year. You know, we are improving, we're getting better. We just need to keep ourselves on track.
Is CJ Williams' performance this the last couple of games a matter of confidence, or is he doing anything differently? Is there kind of a switch that's been flipped? Or?
No, I think he's just getting better. He's getting better offensively, and at times defensively, he's really good. You know, I thought he got tired late in the game there, that last 1 or 2 trips there. But and I think what he's doing is he made some threes tonight, which was great, 3 of them. But he also finds that, you know, when Syracuse really extended the zone really high, we put Scott at the top of the key, and then we ran CJ right through the middle. He can make that shot, you know, that 14, 15-foot shot, and he got in there, and I thought he did a great job with that. So he's doing the things he does, which is what all your players to do.
You just mentioned that he got a little tired. Was fatigue an issue at the end of both halves for your guys?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I thought just late in the game we had 2 possessions. Other than that, I thought our effort was really good. We had 2 trips there. I thought we dropped our head a little bit, and we were pouting a little bit, and they get layups. But outside of that, our effort was pretty good. But I didn't like that. That was not acceptable.
How about during the 23-0 run they had? The effort was there, but mentally, did they seem like they were in a little bit of a fog?
I didn't know it was that bad, but I know we got stuck on 29 one time and couldn't get off 29. It seemed like forever. And I think they made 6 or 7 straight baskets. And then second half, we had it down to 2 or tied, I think, right in that area, and hit the drought again, you know. And again, that's more, you know, for me, is that word sustaining. We haven't been able to do that yet for longer periods of time. And again, let me say this, fellas, they're pretty good now. I mean, this is a basketball team, and you know, a lot of guys, you know, once you lose a game, you sit up here and say, well, you know, they're a great team, yada, yada, yada. You know, I've been around a lot of good teams, guys. That team right there might be playing on Monday night in April. So, we did a lot of good things tonight, just didn't do enough.
Anything else for Coach?